Gospel and Reflection from St. Luke chapter 11 verses 29 and 30. When the crowds were increasing, he began to say, "This generation is an evil generation. It asks for a sign, but no sign will be given to it except the sign of Jonah. For just as Jonah became a sign to the people of Nineveh, so the Son of Man will be to this generation." Jesus never preached to an individual. He preached to large crowds on the mountain, by the seashore, in the quiet of the garden, etc. Jesus, a person with the essence of divinity, all in one. He never was a crowd puller. His narration, parables, examples, all taken from the ordinary life situations and well received by the audience. We know well the way Jonah preached in Nineveh, in a tone which made the people tremble, and see the hard-hearted people taking a sharp turn and observe the strictest fast, from the nursing infant to the king, to divert God's anger from the feared catastrophe. God is quick to pardon. See the dispirited Jonah. From his helplessness he calls, and Yahweh listens to his cry. And here, right before the people, there stands someone greater than Jonah, the author of creation before them, and still they ask a sign from him. He is the sign himself, authorized by the one who sent him. Moses lifted a bronze serpent in the desert. Those who looked at the bronze serpent on the desert were saved. Yes, to live looking at is very important. This exactly prefiguring Jesus on the cross. The entire crowd watched the scene created by Pilate and his men from his palace to Calvary, and we see only a handful looked at him. Those who dared to look at the crucified were saved. Jesus never doubted his authenticity as the only sign given under the heaven. The disciples, just ordinary fisherfolk, repeatedly looked at their guru with their intriguing gesture. The continuity of the mission when this miracle man is out from the picture. They never had the courage to ask Jesus what, how, and when, pertaining to the way introduced by him. He told them, "I am the only sign." Just as Jonah was God's message to Ninevites, Soloman God's wisdom to the Queen of Sheba, today in Jesus we face our Father, our Heavenly Father. Do we willingly accept Him, our sign and salvation? Can I make up my mind to fall into God's hand accepting His will? Are we the pathfinders or trendsetters, taking seriously His word? Jesus being the only sign to build up our faith on Him and in Him. What do I think of Christ? A sign? A stumbling block? A miracle in my life? Let us contemplate. Amen.